And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their Super Bowl weekend, Super Bowl Sunday, Super Bowl parties. I am home just relaxing. I have taken a day off. I normally take a day off after the Super Bowl. So I was doing at least a little research because I do want to play the NBA slate tonight. Like I said, there's really not much going on. Pretty much 4 days of NBA, and then that is it. I'll be ready for the NASCAR slate Sunday. But before we get into that, let's get into what I feel are my grade A NBA picks of the day. Lines are moving a bit. It's calmed down. No news has really has really come out to really change the odds. Some people who are questionable are now probable. LeBron was just upgraded to probable. LaMelo was upgraded to probable, pretty much available. So we're pretty much just gonna stick to this screen. We can go back to the last picks that I did. Yeah, that's what the sweepstakes entries. Those didn't go well. I only did one thing for the Super Bowl. The Devin Booker ladder didn't go. He didn't get the 4-3, but Booker did parlay himself. I did use a bunch of bonus bets that day. So Booker and 3 threes hit. Lillard got the 4. Koulibaly got over the -144. So that went well. It was a pretty decent day. The only thing we didn't get is the Booker shot because his partners and them went crazy. Grayson Allen hit a last minute 3 that put him into overtime, and then I forgot who it was. It was Grayson and somebody else that were knocking down threes. And Booker, with no Durant and no Beal, I mean, he did attempt about like 7 or 8, maybe even 9. Just didn't get them. Dame got his late. We just didn't get the best bet of the day, which would have been really clutch. But hey, it's all good. We still got a couple of single hits here, single bets there, a couple of positives. If you did tail them, congrats. But let's go into what happens today. So, why is he featured? Because, like I said, I'll be playing the NBA slate, so it's all going to be about fantasy as well. But my favorite pick of the day, and to get the 30% bonus, you have to do at least a single game parlay or a single game plus. So I had to add a comfort prop, what I felt comfortable with. Once again, Damian Lillard with the volume. He's going to be shooting threes, so I got him for 3 threes again for +157. Bobby Portis over 32.5. Originally, it was -111. It moved slightly by itself. It's -113. In 8 games with no Giannis, Portis averages 20.8, 12 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. So just his average of points and rebounds. And if you want to round up 21, yeah, that by itself gets you over the 32.5. So, and also, once again, whether there's an opposing big, tall, his versatility should be able to get there. Height is not a thing that you worry about with Golden State. So Bobby Portis should have no problem getting there with the 3 threes from Dame, as I proved before with Dame's volume going up. Like I said, he's going to take his floor of taking threes at 7, 8, maybe even 9. He's going to get to the 10, 11 range of putting up shots. So I like Dame for 3. Like I said, you have to have some type of single game parlay to get it there. And then my second, I would say 1B, the Jalen Williams over. 31.5 is way too low. Now, yes, blowout run, yes, but in the previous 2 games, Jalen Williams and OKC have considerably beaten down the Pelicans. Healthy, not healthy, but his PRA is 31.5 for this game. What did he do in his PRA for the previous 2 games? 44 and 38. He should definitely blow this out the water. If blowout run prevents him, I still think he could get over it, but maybe he'll beat the hook or get over by like 33. But that's like my second 1A, 1B. I can't even consider it number 2. I was considering my number 1 pick. But we all know when Giannis is out or Brook is out, we already know, like, hey, get on Bobby Portis, even though Kyle Kuzma did have an impressive first day there, and they are bringing Portis off the bench. And then I did do this because I felt like I was making up the odds with a 30% bonus. So just to keep it safe, Walker Kessler, we're going to attack that very thin and small Lakers front court, aka the center position. Walker Kessler has a over, I think it's +110, if I'm not mistaken, to get him over 11.5 rebounds. I played it safe and got 10.5 because also Lauri Markkanen is healthy. Jason Collins is still healthy. And then, of course, you can't compensate. He can't do nothing when he's on the bench getting his rest. But over the last 4 games, do you know what he's done? If you want to take the plus money, I think it's possible. I'm just playing it safe. Like I said, I'm not the biggest NBA bettor, but I did my research for what I feel one of the best bets of the day. Walker Kessler in his last 4 games, 15 rebounds, 13 rebounds, 18 rebounds, and 22. So you're looking at possibly another big day of rebounding. But if you follow these picks right here and then use that 30% bonus, the 30% bonus makes up for the odds that you lose pretty much. So as you can see there with the 30% bonus and $10 right there, this should stack up to an even 100. And this is what I'm going with for today. Grade A NBA, Bobby Portis 32 over 32.5 PRA. Damian Lillard with the volume no Giannis, who will single game parlay that with 3 threes. Jalen Williams PRA for 31.5 over, and alternate rebounds over 10.5, which is not bad. Minus 120 doesn't drop it too crazy. Like I said, you'll make up the difference with the 30% bonus token today. And the token is not one of those tokens where it's good for a few days. No, you have to use it on games on the 10th of February, which is today. Good luck. Plenty of more news. But as of right now, these are my favorite picks right here. Like I said, I really love the Jalen Williams one. Like, he's just totally crushed that in the previous 2 matchups. So, literally, you're only worried about blowout run, to be honest. But even in convincing wins of 22, 24, he's still blowing this prop out the water. So, when it comes to usage, it's him. And then it's also Shea Gildas, that is everybody else. I'm not worried about the fact that Chet Holmgren came back. Chet Holmgren is back, but he's on the minutes limit. So I really like Jalen Williams to really go over this. But once again, these are my top fave picks of the day. Good luck. Obviously, since I parlayed these and I didn't single any of them, we'll be hoping for a 4-for-4 sweep. Like I said, the last thing we missed was the Booker ladder, and Booker didn't get to the 3-pointers, but everything else pretty much hit. So we're looking for a night just like that, just with no X's. So good luck today. This is Grade A Fantasy with another episode of Grade A NBA. We'll see if this continues at least for another couple more days. After today, there are only 3 more days before the All-Star break, and then the NBA is off. As you know, the NHL is off for a couple of weeks. I think about 2.5 to be exact, or 2 in a few days. So here we go. So good luck today. This is